Imagine a man so wealthy his generosity broke economies. A king whose pilgrimage across the sands made gold itself lose its value. This is no legend. This is Mansa Musa, ruler of Mali, the richest man who ever lived. His story glitters with faith, power, and ruin. 14th century West Africa, vast, sun-baked, and golden. Out of this land rose the Mali Empire, a trade giant spanning the Sahel. In 1312, a young noble named Musa Keita ascended its throne. He inherited caravans that stretched for miles, and gold mines that shone like fire beneath the earth. To his people he was Mansa, king of kings. To the world beyond the Sahara, he was a mystery cloaked in wealth. Beneath Mali's soil lay the treasure of Wangara and Bambuk, the richest gold fields the world had ever known. Every grain of dust sifted through royal hands. Caravans traded salt for gold under the king's seal. Every merchant who crossed his borders paid tribute. Mansa Musa's word was law, and that law was gilded. Yet Musa was not a tyrant of coin. He governed his fortune like a scholar governs knowledge. He built treasuries, appointed trusted farbas as governors, and invited jurists and architects from across the Islamic world. Under his command, Timbuktu became a beacon of learning, its mosques carved from sun-baked clay, its libraries filled with ink and gold dust. Wealth for Musa was not merely to possess, but to enlighten. Then came the journey that would change history. The pilgrimage to Mecca, 1324. Picture the desert horizon, 60,000 men, 12,000 slaves draped in brocade, 100 camels each bearing 300 pounds of gold. The sun flashes off shields, off ornaments, off the endless river of treasure. In Cairo, crowds filled the streets to see him. He gave alms to beggars, gifts to merchants, and gold to rulers. But his generosity had a cost. So much gold flooded the markets that its price collapsed. For 12 years, the city suffered inflation. Mansa Musa, the king who made gold worthless, praise turned to unease. Scholars wrote of his piety, but merchants whispered of ruin. To mend the damage, Musa borrowed gold back at interest. A king forced to reclaim the wealth he had scattered to the wind. And at home, rivals waited for weakness. For when one man holds the sun, others crave its light. Returning to Mali, Musa built monuments to faith and power. The great mosque of Djenné, the University of Sankore, cities that glowed like embers in the desert night. But after his death in 1337, his heirs quarreled, invaders pressed, and the empire splintered. The rivers of gold ran shallow, leaving only legend behind. Mansa Musa proved one eternal truth: wealth can build empires, or break them. Power lies not in what we own, but in how we govern it. So tell me, if you held enough gold to change the world, would you rule it with wisdom, or drown it in generosity?